We have the manager of the Atlanta Braves, Brian Snitker, joining us now. You've been a part of a lot of spring trainings. What's made this one different and unique? I know it's early, but what's made this one different?
I was excited. I told the guys, I said in my last post-game interview in San Diego, I said I can't wait for spring training to start. And I, as beat up as I was mentally, physically, everything else, I meant that. And just to get down here with the guys and have our team back. And it's been exciting in that respect, and so everything's been great, knock on wood, and we've had a good camp so far, and getting to see a lot of different guys and some new faces, and kind of like what spring training is, especially early on. We're just kind of getting everybody some reps and get them in games and see who they are and get to know faces, and so that's the fun part of spring.
What would you like to see from Bryce Elder today?
Just to keep doing what he's been doing. He's been throwing the ball really well this spring, and I just want him to stay on, stay locked in doing that. We know what Bryce can do, and he had a rough year last year because he was, we asked a lot of him up and down and all that. That's not easy to do, and he handled everything unbelievably professional. And but he's thrown the ball extremely well, like we've seen him when he was an all-star, and hopefully he can continue on and do that. Nothing more, nothing less.
I talk to a lot of people around Braves country, and it's all about health. How can we stay healthy? How can we finish out the year with the stars? Can you set a health foundation in spring?
That's a good question. I wish I knew the answer to that. I said, too, I can't wait to get our team back healthy, and I'd love a chance to go into the playoffs with our normal team at some point, again. So I don't know. That's a $24,000 question, and it happens, and everybody deals with it, but not to the extreme, I think, that we went through last year. And I told the guys, I'm very proud of the organization, the players, how everybody handled that, because it takes the whole building, and we gave ourselves a chance. So, like I say, you got to navigate injuries every year. No season is free from that. You just hope you don't lose like 10 of them again.
I'll finish with this one. I was talking with CJ before. He mentioned this is a World Series roster. This team's going to compete for a championship. Is that something that you talk about? I know last year guys were talking about World Series or bust. Yeah. Do you evolve from that headed into this year?
No, you know what it is for me? It's the division. We got to win the division in order to, that's the goal right now. I said there's 30 teams talking about wanting to go to the World Series, but now I think you got to keep it. It's too much involved, too long. Let's we wear ourselves out with that thought, I think. But yeah, we want to go out and win today is what we want to do.